Welcome to Keeper of Secrets Tarot. I am Gypsy Girl, here to bring you another reading for Cancer. Thank you, Spirit, for protecting and keeping the collective safe, for protecting me and keeping me safe. Cancer, first card out is the King of Pentacles, just like Gemini. Here you are in control, you are taking charge, you are being responsible. Going into business for yourself, for some. Or you're just taking the reins, control of the reins, and the deck's separated here. It's with the Devil. So again, with the King of Pentacles and the Moon. Okay, so we're really holding on to not... Okay, some of us are holding on to the fears, and some of us are really trying to break the habits, and we're afraid. You see, there's fear, and the deck splits again with the King of Wands, but we're looking to take control and break the habits of whatever, and the deck splits again on the Four of Cups. So again, that lethargy, and then we have our Seven of Swords. We're struggling, Cancer. We're struggling with breaking free of bad habits. We're struggling with taking control. Or we're really holding on to what no longer serves us, trying to get away from what no longer serves us. Well, we just need to focus. Focus on making money. Focus on being responsible, taking responsibility. And then we have the Four of Swords, needing to speak, needing to not speak, depending on who you're dealing with. Then we have the Nine of Cups, so could be we're dealing with drugs and alcohol. And then we have the Six of Wands, so yeah, we're overindulging and we're being a little dramatic about it. Seems that we are addicted and we can't let it go. For some. You're struggling, Cancer, but that's okay, because you have I have a fly following me around. You have the know-how, you have the ability. That King of Pentacles stayed on the mat to make us see that you can overcome. You can choose to stop, or you can choose to go the way you want to. You have the power to do whatever you want. He's still there. That King of Pentacles with the Knight of Wands. So again, that overindulgence, it's a choice that you make, to break a habit or to keep it. Four of Wands, needing to get on the same page with someone, or to really overcome, meaning that you pay attention to the addiction in itself. You go back and deal with what was, because you need to connect to why and how and when, and ease that thought process, because it's all in the mind. What you think becomes your reality, and if you think that you can't let go of something, well, then you're just going to keep holding on to it. And if you think that you can let go of something, then it's a question of practice and time, and you'll be able to let go. I'm using the Stained Glass Tarot. It's by James Edward. And for the Oracle, I'm using the Herbal Astrology Oracle by Adriana Ayales. I must apologize, because I just did the Gemini reading and I heard all of the planes passing, and I think that's why I moved my reads from the spot that I'm in, and I forgot about the planes, and I came back, and I do apologize, Gemini, Cancer, for all those huge planes that keep passing. It's just where I am. I'm in the pathway of the planes. Anyway, let's see how fast I can do this read before the next plane comes by. So I'm using the Gothic, Gothic again. Yes, the Gothic Tarot will make its way back onto my table, but not today. We're using the stained glass tarot. But the spread is the Celtic spread, and I'm just going to cut. The cards are chosen at random. Starting off with our 10 of Wands. Okay, well, isn't that fun? You are at the end of a cycle. Something has come to completion. You have completed a long, arduous journey, and your challenge is to start again, which is really how things work with tarot. Once you come to the completion of a cycle, that means you've learned the lesson. You've experienced something and you have dealt with it in a mature way. And now you get to start a new journey. You get to go where your hopes and dreams and faith takes you. What is above you is our Four of Pentacles. So someone doesn't trust, or you're saving up for something, or the work that you've done in the past is being projected as it's a work of art in itself, but that work, you're either not trusting someone with it, or you're not trusting that it was work well done. You don't want to share something with someone, Cancer. You want to keep it all to yourself. And the moon says that it's a secret. There's something dark, something secret. And that is based on what you don't want to share. Something that maybe you've done in secret that you don't want anyone to know about, or you're keeping a secret and you really don't want to tell. But the fact that it's coming up in this reading, it says that it's coming out because there was a disappointment, and now maybe you want to tell, or you're thinking that you should tell because something has been a disappointment and you don't want anybody to know what you were so disappointed with. You're not sharing. You don't want to share. The High Priestess says that there's a third party that's going to get involved, or if not a person, it's possible that you are going to open up and tell the secret, because the fact that it's on the surface, it's in your mind, and you were disappointed by something. Maybe someone has broken a promise and now you're going to tell, or that you feel the need to tell a secret, or to let that secret out. And it's a question of having faith to come forward. The Three of Wands. So we're dealing with Three of Wands. You're at the pivot point where things are changing. Maybe you've acquired some lesson, or you've learned something, you have accomplished something, or you see the future changing before your eyes. Again, it is about what may have taken place in the past. It's a 3, and you were disappointed with that, so now you're going to open up. You're going to open up to certain reality. You're going to trust in you more than you trusted in other people. Maybe that is the lesson that you needed to learn, is to have faith in yourself and not be afraid. Not be afraid of stepping forward. Not be afraid of certain truth being exposed, or having to tell certain truth, because you're wanting to change something. You want to move along or move forward, and now what you can't see is there's a particular healing. So whatever it is that was disappointing has taught you a lesson, and it's made you change. It's made you grow a little more. trusting in your own abilities. Again, you're keeping it secret. You're not sharing with someone, or you want to tell because it's coming up to the surface. And it could be that you're dealing with Sagittarius, or you are taking a trip or wanting to take a trip, or someone is coming towards you who could be Sagittarius. But they are coming to heal a relationship. Maybe it's a person from the past who is coming to speak with you now because they want to heal the relationship. Either way, you're going to be open. You're going to open up. I would think by August, whatever needs to be spoken will be spoken. And then we see here the Ten of Cups. So the fear is in that the relationship will come to an end or has already ended. The desire is to have a stronger bond within this relationship. Again, you don't want to tell someone, or maybe there's a marriage, an elopement. Some of you may want to elope, or you will elope, or you will end a relationship, or you have the strong desire to follow and have a secret wedding, or a secret. Again, it's in secret. So much secrecy, Cancer. But the desire is to have a stronger relationship. I don't see wanting to end it. I see wanting to come clean, to come out, to tell the secret, to have it known that you're happily put together with someone, but you can't seem to tell, but you want to tell. And I think by August, this is when you will tell. Then we have the Knight of Cups. So again, there's going to be a proposal for some of you to have that marriage come into fruition. And we look at the bottom of the deck and we have the Knight of Pentacles. So it's a slow process. Again, this is where the secret is. You've made up, and the deck is split in all different ways. We have Ace of Cups for a new beginning. And we have the Four of Swords for conversation about a brand new beginning, or love, or marriage, that a wedding, if even. And then we have the World card. So it's telling us that it's just desserts. It's telling us that there's a success with the Ten of Cups here. The desire is that we want to start something new. We want a new beginning. We want to make a proposal. It's very emotional. It's very emotional. And we have our Ace of Cups. So that offer new beginning, and then it's a romantic because we have two cups here. So the desire is for marriage. It's not to break up a marriage. It is to have a marriage. And again, some of you may be in secret healing that. Someone wants to come to you, journey to you, or propose to you, or to heal that marriage, or to bring the secret out into the open. Here we have the Knight of Pentacles with our Six of Wands. So slowly working on the plan and wanting to achieve, wanting to offer, wanting to give that reward. Again, the World card. And then we have the Lovers. So making that choice, having that victory of choice, having that possibility. I want to be with you. I want to offer marriage. I want to be married. And we have our Emperor, who is taking control, who has the ability. Again, we saw the King of Pentacles, showing that there is that ability and the power for, or the possibility, the abundance in itself, to have, to provide for, to be able to provide, and being that you feeling that I want to propose. I want to make that offer. I'm ready. Being responsible, ready to make that choice and to offer that abundance. And there we have the King of Cups. So very supportive, very emotional, a lot of emotional support coming your way, Cancer. Or you're dealing with another water sign who wants to propose to you, or you're dealing with a fire sign who wants to make that proposal. You're dealing with an earth sign who wants to make that proposal. The King of Pentacles, the King of Cups, and our Emperor could be an Aries that you're dealing with too. Not just Sagittarius as the fire signs go, but wanting to be in a solid relationship, wanting to propose marriage. And then we have our King of Swords. So could be very close to Gemini where the cards are falling, including our Ten of Wands. Sorry, our Ten of Wands, because you started with the ending up of a cycle and they ended, the Gemini read ended with the Ten of Wands, and the last card too was the King of Swords. So maybe you're dealing with air signs as well, because it could be any sign. And the fact that you want to bring out into the open, make that proposal, or have that proposal come your way, the manifestation is already there. You are at the point of change. You have learned something and you want to move on. You want to take this relationship to the next level and make that proposal a possibility. All right, let's see. I'm just mixing up the cards, but the fact that I put the Ace of Cups, it's quite fitting, because it's a new beginning for you and you're going to achieve that new beginning, Cancer. Let's see, this is mid-month of June and we're in the new moon when I make the read. So let's see, what is the oracle? It's a herbal oracle for healing, relationships, spiritual, mental, emotional, however you need to heal something, or just to confirm. What is the oracle message for Cancer? Thank you, Spirit. Again, I thank you for your likes, your subscribes, and your shares, Cancer, but most of all for showing up. All right, let's just cut. I don't remember if I did that for Gemini. I think I may have just chosen the card, but here we'll choose. And we have the passion flower. Isn't that fitting? All right, let's see. 43. So it's surrender. Yeah, giving in. It's allowing nature to just fill you up, and just having that know-how that it's going the right way, and you wanting to follow your plan. You've come through quite a bit and you have the faith and the passion. Let's see, 43. Let's see the 43. It's Neptune and the moon. So the passion is for sacrifice and surrender, choosing growth, trusting, discernment, rituals of letting go. Again, that 4, where you're not trusting, or you're keeping a secret, or you with the fear of not completing, the disappointment that you went through is bringing you more to wanting to tell or keeping the secret. Again, it can go either way, but it seems that it is a secret. And maybe you were hurt and you were keeping that secret, and now you want to tell and have that proposal come. It is a precious botanical native to Central and South America, the passion flower. It was named for the Passion of Christ, referring to the suffering and death by the Roman Catholic priests in the 1500s. It was also called La Flor de las Cinco Llagas. So it's the 5 tears. referring to Christ's stigmata. The 5 petals and 5 petal-like sepals of this flower represent the 10 apostles who remained faithful to Jesus throughout the Passion. See? Again, you're holding on to your faith, and here is where you have to have faith. So the guidance of the passion flower symbolizes surrender, sacrifice, and the crucifixion of the ego. Passion flower resembles the need to sacrifice in order to make space to move forward. The all-seeing double-headed owl symbolizes the great understanding perceived from both sides. Again, there's that wisdom here in the owls. Whether it be upside down or inside out, and bestows goodness. Passion flower with unseen truths as she performs rituals for letting go. Owl is symbolic of discernment and able to light up what needs to be seen. Again, wanting to tell, because it's a secret, you want to tell it. You want to start afresh. You want to make that proposal, or you want to have that proposal come to you. Passion flower today might reflect the need to suspend actions that aren't aligned to your spiritual growth. Are there certain decisions or action you've made that you must sacrifice in order to reassess your direction? However, your intuition, honor your intuition. It's okay if projects or original ideas come to an unexpected halt. Discernment is key to experience greater truth and opportunities. So follow your intuition. Again, by August you'll know. And if it is that someone wants to apologize, or you feel that you need to end a relationship because of certain secrecy or third party situations, suffering that you may have had, disappointments that you may have gone through, that now you've come to understand and heal, because someone wants to heal the relationship and make a proposal to you. It's really up to you if you want to start with them, and you know deep down in your heart what you will follow and what you don't want any more of. Until our next read, Cancer, love and light.